Okay, you guys, so y'all know Claressa Shields does not play when it comes to her married man Papoose. Now, rumors were going around that these two had broken up, but Claressa said, not so fast. She took to her Facebook to clear up all the rumors. So first she posted this.
My victory meal, my mama-in-law. We got oxtails, we got cornbread, we got mac and cheese, we got turkey wings. Then you got the guap, about to eat on an empty stomach.
So she posted, all I see is lies,
stop lying, and my man is in his mama's house eating the victory dinner that she cooked for me. I see I've got to start checking y'all's lies. We're great over here. Nice try, hoes. Then she said, good morning, about to go eat my to-go plate from last night, Bookies. Now, I looked for these rumors that they broke up, y'all, and I didn't find any at all. Even when people were talking about them, I didn't see any videos, I didn't see any tweets or anything about these two breaking up. Now, I did find on IG that Melita talked about that there were rumors that they broke up and that Claressa did address it on her Facebook. But y'all, I looked everywhere. I looked on IG, I looked on Twitter, I looked on TikTok. I don't see anybody reporting outside of what she posted on her Facebook that these two had broken up. So maybe she saw some comments under some post or something like that where people were trying to reference that these two were no longer together. But outside of maybe a few comments, I don't see where people are talking about that these two are not together. Now, she was being accused by some fans of just wanting people to know that she was cool with his mama, and that was her way of doing it. But y'all know either way it goes, Claressa is going to let it be known that that is her man, okay? She is loud and she is proud about Papoose. And I've already said over and over again that if this man ever tries to leave her, he's going to have to leave the country because Claressa, I don't see her taking that very lightly. She's going to be gunning for him. But y'all let me know. Have y'all seen any evidence or any rumors or any blogs talking about breakup rumors? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments below. But moving on to the next story. All right, y'all. So Megyn Kelly just went off on Beyonce's new Levi ad on Twitter. Now, if you're not caught up, this is what Megyn Kelly posted on her Twitter page. So this all started when Oli London TV posted on Twitter, Beyonce stars in a new ad campaign for Levi's. The singer appears with blonde curly hair in new photos released by the jean brand. It comes aimed Sydney Sweeney's new American Eagle ad is being criticized by liberal activists who have claimed it's racist. And Megyn Kelly retweeted what they said and said, this is the opposite of Sydney Sweeney's ad. Quite clearly, there's nothing natural about Beyonce. Everything from her image to her fame to her success to her look. Below, it is bought and paid for. Scrams are artificial, fake, enhanced, and trying too hard. Now, I know some of y'all are like, what the heck is this lady talking about? So let me give y'all some context about why she brought up all this in the first place. So actress Sydney Sweeney did this American Eagle ad that's been getting dragged by people who feel like it has a racist undertone. So I can't show the video, but basically Sydney did a video for American Eagle where she was buttoning up her jeans and she said, genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. And she said, my genes are blue. Then a background voice comes in and says, Sydney Sweeney has great genes. And this is where all the controversy began because people feel like she's essentially saying that she has superior genetics because she has blonde hair, blue eyes, which are traditionally seen as ideal features in America. So when she talks about genes being passed down and how they determine traits like hair color and eye color, while the camera focuses on her blue eyes and blonde hair, critics are saying it sounds like she's promoting the idea that her specific genetic traits, okay, white, blonde hair, and blue eyes, are the great genes, which to a lot of people echoes white supremacy, okay? So then you have all these right-wing people, including Trump, defending Sydney and her ad. So Megyn is using Beyonce's Levi's ad to be like, look how natural and great Sydney is compared to fake Beyonce. But here's the thing. This is not the first time Megyn Kelly has come for Beyonce. These two have been going at it for a while now. So y'all know there were a lot of people mad that Beyonce came out with her country album. And this is where it all started. So when Beyonce came out with her country album, Megyn went on some Australian news show talking about how country music was doing just fine before Beyonce decided to stick her big toe in the lane. She was saying Beyonce didn't belong in country music and that people were treating her entirely like she was Jesus or something. But Beyonce said checkmate, okay? When she went on her Cowboy Carter tour, she put together a video showing clips of the haters who criticized her for doing country music. And guess who made the video? Miss Megyn Kelly. Beyonce played that clip of Megyn saying she stuck her big toe into the lane on the big screen during her concert.
Ancient that Beyonce, who's on some world tour right now, reinventing herself as a country star, is running videotape during the show of yours truly. She had to scour the internet to find anybody who offered any criticism of this move whatsoever. Dill has to look for the one sliver where she could play the victim and be aggrieved because big bad Megyn Kelly said something completely milquetoast about her entry into country music.
Now, you know you didn't have to dig deep to find any criticism about Beyoncé getting into country music. Y'all remember her performance at the CMAs back in 2016 with the Dixie Chicks that caused Beyoncé to even make this country album? Because people were big mad, like racist comments, people saying she didn't belong there, the whole 9 yards. Y'all, the backlash was so bad that the CMAs had to delete the video of her performance because of the nasty comments. So this idea that nobody criticized Beyoncé for doing country music is just crazy as hell. And Megyn Kelly knows this, but she's trying to play dumb for her audience. And let's just call a thing a thing. What's going on here is that Megyn cannot stand Beyoncé. Like, she's given obsessed at this point. I mean, she keeps coming for her over and over. And now with this Levi ad drama, she's just showing that she's always looking for a reason to tear her down. And the irony is that by consistently talking about Beyoncé, she's just proven how relevant and powerful she feels Beyoncé is to her. But I want to know what you guys think about this drama. How do you feel about Megyn Kelly calling Beyoncé out for her Levi ad? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. But that's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.
Oh, is you cool? Do you need that? Because clearly you do. Every time we see you pop up on somebody's telephone, you are literally having Beyonce's name stuck in your mouth. Like, girl, what is it about that black woman that just has you so uptight, bent up? Like, girl, you need to go to your husband and tell him he needs to lay that pipe on you, right? Because something about you is just so uptight to where that lady just gets you all crunched up. Like, now you're talking about the lady's ad campaign, the latest one she got with Levi, talking about, oh, it's the exact opposite from Sydney Sweeney. It's giving artificial. Girl, shut the fuck up. That shit with Sydney Sweeney was racist as hell, talking about, oh, I got great genes because the girl is basic as hell, blonde with blue eyes and all that other white shit. Shut up. Beyonce is a natural lady. Was okay, she had a blonde wig on. What is your problem? At first she was mad when the girl talking about she wasn't selling no tickets, and then she used your sound of you being stupid on her concert when she packing out arenas, and you mad about that. Now the lady coming out with an ad campaign and you mad about that. Girl, just your husband must be in love with her. You just mad. Something is going on with you, girl. You must want to be that black lady so bad, and it makes you mad that when you look at your pale skin, it just irks you that you ain't got that melanin in it. You need to get a life. You need to get something going on for you. Nobody cares about that stupid ass podcast you got. Nobody cares about what you do. Shut up. You clearly need that, and somebody needs to give it to you. I'm sick of you opening up your goddamn jaws to spew out nothing but bullshit and hate. Like, girl, you even have a basic ass name, Megyn Kelly. Girl, you got 2 first names. What the? Your parents didn't even care enough about you to give you some authenticity with your name. Like, girl, you ain't even special. Shut up. Like, seriously, take a moment. Take a moment, internalize your self-hatred. Deal with that. Go to therapy for that. Shut up, because how you is not cool. Come back when you are. You'll never be cool, actually. So don't ever come back. Because if you come back again, don't ever come back.
Let's talk about Megyn Kelly and the Beyonce's Levi's ad. Because some white women stay playing dumb when it comes to black excellence. You said Beyonce's ad was fake and paid for and trying too hard. But here's the real issue. You are not mad about the genes. You are mad that a black woman can embody beauty, power, and legacy effortlessly. Now let's break this down. You compared Beyonce's Levi's ad to Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle ad, calling one natural and the other artificial. But here's the thing. Sydney Sweeney is a natural brunette. Beyonce is a black woman wearing blonde hair. So if your issue is natural, why aren't you calling out Sydney? Because it was never about hair. It's about heritage. Let's get into genetics. There are black people with naturally blonde hair and blue eyes. Ever heard of the Melanesians and the Solomon Islands? That's not bleach. That's biology. That's science. And that's Africa. So when you call Beyonce fake, you're exposing your ignorance, because black genetics are vast. Our hair, our skin, our eyes, we created the blueprint. But here's the real gag. Beyonce was selling Levi's. Sydney Sweeney's ad was selling whiteness. The Levi's campaign showed denim on different bodies, different genders, different stories. The American Eagle campaign gave you the 1950s white picket fence Americana fantasy while erasing everyone else. One promoted jeans, the other promoted exclusion. And if you can't tell the difference between inclusion fashion and coded racism, then maybe you're not qualified to comment on culture, period. So no, Megan, Beyonce doesn't scream fake. She screams legacy. She screams evolution. She screams everything you fear in a black woman. Power, pride, and presence. And that's why you are uncomfortable. Because whiteness doesn't know how to compete with the heritage it tried to erase.
Don't let them do this. Don't let them create this fucking fake fight. There's no fight. The only people's fighting is them. MAGA wants to make this about Sydney Sweeney versus Beyonce, and wants to do dog whistles against Beyonce, and wants to, like, you know, pretend like Sydney Sweeney is one of theirs. It's not. Politics doesn't have to be like this. Not everything has to be Fox versus MS, Megyn Kelly, white versus black, authentic versus inauthentic. I am Megyn Kelly, one of the most inauthentic people in all of the news, and I'm going to judge someone for their level of authentic. You don't have to do this. You just don't. I choose not to. I choose to make fun of them. I choose to point and laugh at the MAGA world that is so obsessed with this that they can't just enjoy the pleasures of Get Me Bodied or Lemonade, you know, without feeling like